The red light's on. I boom boom bam. I think we're live.
What's up? It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. We made it. We made it to Friday.
Hilly Billy, yes, I'm pulling in Austin. I'm in my house. There's no signal. What's going on?
I don't know whether Stan even put a thumbnail out for this excellent show, but we're
I
here.
did, but
We're here.
we are definitely here. Nina's kayak crew. So let's start. I'll start here. Hilly Billy, how's it going? Creole catfishing. What's up, Creole? My OG broadcast brother. How's it going? Congratulations to everybody's going to be talking about the Golden Whiskers because hey, it's a pretty big deal to get nominated, and we'll go from there. Boom, boom, bam. My catfish fan, Palmetto Cats. Speaking of the Golden Whiskers, so big
Mr.
shout
Kevin
out
in
to
the
Creole
house.
catfishing. I'm sorry, what's that, JG?
I said Mr. Kevin in the house.
That's right. Boop, boop, boop. Uh,
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Big shout out to Creole and Muskrat. And, here we are, our little show here, our little channel here uh, with Creole and Muskrat. And then Chris Souders, to be in the same
Well,
category is that's just amazing, amazing. So,
yeah,
educational channel of the year.
Chris is a
Thank you,
great dude.
everybody.
Jeep.
So we got Greenwell fishing. What's up? What's up, my FOA brother? There you go. There you go. Team FOA. Make sure you're going out there. If you see FOA out there in the Golden Whiskers, FOA's got some friends of catfishing. Got some big competition there. They're going up against Mad Cats. So let's go out there, support the smaller channel, support FOA. I'm
The
not saying that
smallest
because I'm
one.
FOA, pro staff or anything, right, JG? You know me. I'm
That's
just
right.
man. It's 34 awesome people. Creole catfishing. Donald Knight. There's FOA. Speaking of FOA, he's been dropping some links, some videos over there on the Tiki Taki. Lance Bakugai, how's it going? I've been doing some stuff with Lance over there on his show on Sunday nights with John Euler and River Cats, having a blast over there with them. Donald Knight Sr., Lance Bakugai, LG Bass, of course, long time. I think LG Bass was one of the, once, of course, Palmetto and Chunky and all those. And then LG Bass, one of the local ones, first local guy that, we started sharing pictures and met each other and spent time with each other and stuff. So big shout out to LG. And then there's the food. And you know what? Of course, LG, LG, JG, LG always has the .22 because every Sunday morning, he's got that 2Stans coffee mug out there with him every Sunday morning.
That's right.
Rebel River Cats, 922. He's been fishing with us a lot on Sunday mornings. I think the whole past month of December, he's been out there with us. Frank Lampern, Hilly Billy, Joshua Parham, how's it going? Uh, Boom, boom, boom. And Jeff Beal, Lance McCougai, Uncle Jeep Mobile. Always great to see Uncle Jeep. You share a little something with Uncle Jeep this year,
Yeah,
JG.
I did. I got
Speaking
in
of
there
Golden
with the
Whiskers,
Uncle Jeep was the past winner of subscriber of the year.
absolutely.
He might win it again. Everybody
It's gonna
loves
be
Jeep.
it's gonna be close. It's some good competition. That's one thing that you look at when you're nominated, and you look at the other nominations. And if you're, to be nominated with awesome people like that, a former
Yeah.
winner,
Yep.
he's out there. Hey, if you're going to be nominated in a category with Uncle Jeep, what a great honor. And uh, uh, I'm
Absolutely.
just honored to be friends with both of y'all. So actually, all three nominations, awesome people. So 922 missed it by 72 seconds. Trying to get caught all the way up.
Somebody said my mic was loud. Is that loud?
Your mic was loud.
I said my mic was loud.
Well, let's see. That's what we've been trying to work on. That's what we've been trying to work
Yeah.
on.
Well, I mean, it's.
Eh, Well, here's what it is. Here's what we're
I'm
doing the
looking
show
good.
with. As you remember, we're gonna go right there. Keith Doc Reed. If Dustin was here, I'm gonna steal Dustin's joke. What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
633 votes already. Holy crap. Well, I guess those
Wow.
22 people that I paid ain't going to make really much of a difference then, are they? Just kidding. Just
I
kidding.
wonder how many total votes he had last year.
Last year was the most out of any, and I'm sure he knows that, and he'll put that in chat. And you know what? We'll put this, since we're doing that. That's right. As Stan 3 would say, get your votes up.
Get your
It's
votes up.
going to be a record year, not only for. No, 2Stan is quiet. Okay. How's it showing up on yours?
Well,
Truckless.
you're hitting good on my end. They're used
Okay.
to you being really loud. Bring your volume up.
Let's go to that.
It just depends on what people are listening on. Your phones or whether you're on your stereo speakers. I think most people will probably listen on their phones. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep. Let's try that. How's that sound, everybody? Hoping for 1,000 votes this year. Well, I think it's going to hit it because if it's only been out there a couple days and you're already at that, I'm sure that there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of more votes coming in. Hopefully, all those votes are for 2 Stans. No, I'm only kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Come
kidding.
on now, Stan.
Hey, it's your show. You can say what you want in your show, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
And 2 Stans, and of course JG, because you're here every Friday with me. So,
Well, I'm trying to hang out with Stan on Fridays, and we're doing some Sundays with him. So we're trying to have some fun.
and of course, Greenwell Fishing, also a fellow FOA. We're really supporting FOA because that's what I do. But he's caught some nice fish this year. He's in the competition. He's in the competition with Stan 3 and Parker for Angler of the Year. Great choices any way you go there. Hey, there he is. Trophy Seekers Outdoors. Let's see, paste. So there we go. If anybody wants to come up, talk about Golden Whiskers or the new year or what plans they have, any goals they have for the year. Anybody want to talk about any fish that they've caught recently? I haven't heard of anybody catching any big fish out there recently. Daryl, have you heard of anybody catching a big fish lately? I haven't heard of any. Just saying. And there we go. There's Parker Pursuits. So yeah, great choices for Angler of the Year. River Cats Tackle. Been, like I said, been having some fun over there with Lance and John. River Cats Tackle on Sunday nights. Doing some good things over there. Gonna have a guest on Lance's show on Sunday nights coming up here one of these Sundays. We were supposed to have Captain Spiro from Ancient Mariner. He was a little under the weather this past week, so hopefully coming up here soon. Looking forward to that because I've been recently taking apart some reels and getting some reels fixed up because we had a lot of these pen warfares, and I think we had 6 or 7 of them, and every single one of them. Now, granted, we beat the heck out of these things. Every
Right.
single one of these reels have caught multiple fish over 50 pounds. Every single one of these reels have spent time in the rain, in the snow, every single one of them. And without any maintenance, they went about 3 years. But we started to have some issues with them, so I started taking them apart, and it was more just more so a lot of just maintenance on our part.
Sure.
Number one, keeping them out of the weather and stuff when we're not using them, and
Right.
just putting some oil and stuff. But they're very simple reels to work on. But definitely interested in talking with Captain Spear with Ancient Mariner, with what goes on inside the reels and some of the what's the word I'm looking for? Designing the reels, the oh my goodness, why can't I think of that word right now? But he's the designer of the reels. He's the one that puts it together. He's does all that stuff. So really interested in. He showed the last time he was there on Lance's show. He showed some of the different gears like that Abu uses and he uses, and you could see some of the differences there. So it was pretty cool.
You'd be really surprised when you open up Naboo that there's some plastic in there. You would think
Yes.
as much as
Yeah.
that costs that
Yeah.
that would be metal, but I guess plastic holds up better in the weather or whatever it is. I mean, I have a whole plethora of Abu Garcias, but I grew up with them.
Hmm.
So I grew up with fishing Abus, and but the Ancient Mariner, Dieter Mehrhorn fishes those on his
Yep.
boat. Has a lot of different colors. They have a lot of different colors.
We got a guest backstage, and of course, you know what happens when you open up the gates. You never know what's coming in. So
Well,
let's put let's
I'm sure we're ready.
we're ready. We can handle them. Curtis Cunningham saying my New Year's res is to say no more than I say yes in any given day. Ah, there you go. To say no more than I
More
say yes. Woo!
right.
We'll see how that works. Chat is flying. So let's
Yeah.
go here. We're gonna add this person. The gates are open. I had to let him in.
Hey, Daryl. Woo wee.
You
Daryl's back. Daryl's backstage trying to get up on stage by pointing his camera over at the TV, showing us up on the TV.
That's funny. That's funny. Hey, Daryl. Congratulations, man.
hey, I'll tell you what, we had an awesome time yesterday.
How does that feel? I mean, to have that behind you,
Man,
or is that not your first Hondo?
no, that's my first. I actually didn't catch it, but I was
Well,
in
well,
Woody.
let me stop you right there because I get a lot of this fishing with Stan 3 and Dan and all the people that I fish with. You're out there as a team. When you're out there on a boat, that is you saw with our big fish that we caught and all the other. When you're out there as a team, you're talking about things, and it's how many times is it? No, you get it. Especially it's your good friends, it's your whatever. You get it.
Yep.
You get it. You pass the rod off. That is Daryl. You and I will fight on everything, but I'll give you credit on this one because I live that. Like that is when you're out there as a team, you're working together. That is everybody that's out there is fish, in my opinion. So
Absolutely.
congratulations.
Oh, absolutely. It was. I mean, the day couldn't have been better than it was. I mean, it was cold. I'm going to tell you, we had so much fun. I caught another pieball, and that
Daryl,
was
not to cut you off, I'm going to keep the person backstage for just a second because I don't want to upstage you right now because it might, even though you caught the Hondo, what's backstage might just do that. So, but we're gonna let you keep going with the story. We got to hear the story.
well, you can bring him
Oh,
in.
absolutely.
Hey, did you see that says Daryl with THS? That's Trophy Hondo Seekers now.
Oh my gosh,
That
where's
is-
where's that button to click him? Oh, I don't know where it's at. So we'll let him
Now tell
talk.
me that's
But
not funny.
if the shoe fits, wear it.
Oh, me. But no, you can bring whoever's back there up and we can talk after
all
that.
right. All right, we'll get to we got plenty of time, Daryl. Eventually we're going to talk to you. You'll be up here on a Friday night where we're talking one of these days throughout the year, I'm sure. But so let's do this because I think this is important too. Look at
First,
this,
second,
what we
one.
have right here.
You
This
go.
is Chef
You go.
Jody is
Wait
back
a
there.
sec. Wait a sec. Daryl's still talking about Woody's fish.
Yeah,
Hey, James.
No, I'm not eating that.
Yes, you are. I made that for you.
It took her 2 hours to make 2 plates of stuff that we're going to throw away.
It's
James.
obvious.
Come do a taste test.
No,
Come on.
no,
Please.
it's nookie.
It is not. Just come and taste it.
No,
I tried it.
I know it. Not good. See, when she tries to cook, she don't make a little bit of bad food. She makes a lot of bad food.
Yeah.
So she
A little
wasted
cat.
butter, probably, I don't know, $2 worth of propane for my stove to run. And
Just try
what
it.
is it?
Carp
Well,
bait.
It's breathing.
It's carp bait.
James, Palmetto wants
Eat
to know
that
if
piece
that's
right there.
carp
No,
bait.
I can't. I don't want to throw up.
You won't.
No, yes, I will. You didn't even like it. But
Just
wait,
delicious.
watch it. You go, look at this. She made herself some, and she hadn't even ate it. So I'm not eating
I
it.
eat some.
Yeah, one forkful.
James,
Be
you'll
a
be
team
Oh,
player.
James,
Take
we got a
that.
question out there. We
You'll
got a
be
question out
2
there.
hours. 2 hours it took her to cook that.
Hold on. I know y'all the dynamic duo nomination of the year, but is that Kevin wants to know if Jody made carp bait?
That
That's what we get.
I don't know. if I put it in there and make it cook it a little bit longer, maybe.
So, Chef Jody, what do we have here?
What is
It's
that?
homemade dressing.
Yeah. It's Jody made something.
I cut up a whole bag of celery and an onion, and I put some cornbread in it and some breadcrumbs and cream of chicken soup and some
Yeah.
spices, 3 eggs and some water,
Oh, now you throw that.
4 cups of butter, and it didn't turn out.
It didn't turn out.
It
Yes.
didn't
So-
turn out.
The no-
Well, like I said earlier, I think it was expired.
I think your breadcrumbs was expired.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Jody needs to
James,
stop.
you take a bite.
He
No.
needs to stop shopping at those salvage stores. I think that's what that might be.
Don't bring that over here. I'm not. I'm telling you right now.
Why?
Maybe the dog will eat it.
I would rather lick Rusty's tail than. Don't make my dog sick. Look at him. He wouldn't even eat it. Don't. He's gonna get sick. Don't make my dog sick.
Eat it.
He don't even know. He's unsure. Rusty's like, no way. I ain't touching that.
He ate it. He licked it.
Oh, don't eat it.
No, he didn't. The dog won't even eat it.
Look how sad he looks.
See what I'm saying, Stan? The dog won't even eat it. My dog eats everything.
Look at him. Oh my God.
Poor little
Look at
fellow.
it. Does this dog look skinny?
Oh my gosh.
That dog is not skinny. He eats everything and he wouldn't touch that.
That's supposed to be a corgi, by the way.
I'm laughing so hard I can't even read all the chat.
That's classic. That's classic Jody right there. 2 hours to make that.
Yeah.
Why 2 pans for 2 people? Creole Catfish is saying,
I don't know.
saying Jody, maybe stick to catfishing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
It's funny because she goes, do you want me to freeze a pan? I go, I can throw it away frozen or it's not frozen. It don't matter.
the dogs would eat it if you
No,
gave it to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if I didn't feed them anything else
Cups
for a
of
week.
butter. Holy shot.
It called for 1 cup of butter. She put 4 cups of butter in it.
Butter's good.
Yeah, now apparently.
Well, here's another question out there. Jody, do you follow recipes or you just kind of create your own as you go?
Well, I didn't have it. Asked for sage, and I didn't know it sage. That had no sage, so I put parsley and paprika and something else, and it's garlic powder.
Look, the dog would rather eat a roast than eat that dressing.
You sure you don't want me to make you get your piece out, James?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, I'm going to cry about it,
Okay, cry.
and then you're going to eat a piece.
No, I'm gonna eat a piece.
Oh, I can't believe he's gonna make you cry, Jody. That's
Yeah, I can.
I'm going to jerk a fake tear out.
Yeah, and Stan, you can cry. You could have her cry up there at CatCon when she brings you up a big plate of something.
I'm going to jerk
now
a
let's not
fake
get
tear.
carried away, James. Let's not get carried away.
Lord.
Brian B says, I was about to eat my food. Now I'm sick.
2 hours. Took her 2 hours to make that.
Well, we got to jump off. We got to go hit the water.
I think if he'd ate that, he'd had to go hit the toilet.
No, I didn't need it.
Tell them bye, James.
Bye. Bye, James.
Bye, Stan. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Hey,
Right.
safe
Okay.
travels out there to the water.
All
Yep.
right.
Holy smokes. I told you, Daryl, like I didn't want it. You knew what it was going to be as soon as that. When I saw food and I saw Chef Jody and food at the same time, I knew that was going to just take that over. So
You know what that is? That is the wow factor.
Yeah.
yeah. Not necessarily a positive wow, but a wow none the same.
That's
What the what?
what the what?
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny.
Man,
Catfish Fever Outdoors saying the dogs were chewing the bone to get the taste out of his mouth.
I thought the other one's smelling the other one's butt just to try to get the smell out of his nose. I saw it. Did you?
Yeah, I saw it, but I wasn't going to bring it up. But since you did,
Hey, it happens. It happens. Is all.
well, I guess
Hey,
apparently Creo saw it too. The dog tasted it, then licked his butt to get the taste out of his mouth.
I told
yeah,
you.
you can't make
Oh
this.
my goodness. Palmetto's Jody's gone now, but Jody Palmetto told Steve earlier tonight that you're entering the cook-off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so CatCon 49 days away, I believe today. 49 days away.
Can I can I volunteer not to be a judge on that panel?
yeah, I have not picked the final judges yet. So
Stan's got to run the show.
I mean, a fella that's 290 pounds should probably be on the panel, but I refuse
well,
to eat Cody's cooking.
that's why we got Uncle Josh from One Tonners last year to be on a judge. I think he could handle it. I think he could handle Jody's cooking. What do you think?
Is it on Friday or Saturday night? The cook-off.
Let's see. The cook-off, I think, is Saturday.
Okay, see, would be okay on Saturday. No way I'd do it on Friday because I'd miss all day Saturday getting to go to CatCon because I'd be polishing the ring.
Oh my goodness. Palmetto is there. Apparently there was some questions on that out there. I'm not sure. It's the number of votes by people that vote via this link only. And there you go. There's the link. I have it out in the community tab. A bunch of other people, especially that was nominated. They've either done a video or and hey,
Are you talking about
that's right.
the link for the Whisker Awards?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, I can put it in there.
There we go, and we'll put that up at the top. And Daryl's nominated for Golden Whisker Award, and maybe next year. Daryl's already out there with Woody trying to get next year's Blue Cat of the Year.
There you go. Exactly.
All right, so let's get back to that, Daryl. You and Woody are out there. You're trying out some guard dogs, which, I've been interested in that for a while now. We got one in the other day from Don R. And you see a lot of them from the bank. I've been interested. I think it's an interesting concept. And,
They're
go ahead.
they're really cool. And I'm not gonna
Yeah.
get into the story real
Absolutely.
of the big catfish. I'll talk a little bit about it because tomorrow night at 8:00 I'm going to be on Jeff Bill's show and I'm going to tell a really in-depth story about it. So you guys tomorrow night, Jeff Bill, what is that? Fishing with Jeff Bill, I think it is, or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to go there and tell the whole story of how everything happened and everything. But anyway, the guard dogs are cool. We actually had them on the boat. I got 2 of them. And I hooked them up, and I caught the pieball that I caught off of the guard dog. And basically, it's really simple to hook up. I mean, basically, I took and rod holder, I got the length that it needed to be to bend the rod over, and I tied it off with a, I forget what you call them little clip that you use. I used a carabiner and clipped it to my rod holder, and then I would
carabiner clip. Yeah.
And then I would just take my rod out of the rod holder, bring it down, hook up the guard dog on the tip of my rod, and then I just keep a little bit of tension on and slide it up till it got really tight and bent the rod. And then when a fish would hit, it would pull it out. The rod would just kick back real hard, and it would it was pretty cool. We caught 2 different ones on the guard dog. It was pretty cool.
Nice. I knew Freddie was talking about trying to implement that on his boat. It was originally invented for, Monty invented those for bank anglers, but I see more people transitioning over to the boats with them.
Yeah.
My thought was just trying to get the rig in place and, having that rigged up. Like you said, you were hooking it back to your reel, Daryl. You know, when it on your, I guess I don't know what you were using, what line you were using, but just clip. You said you were clipping that back to your reel
No, I clip it. In other words, I got the length that I wanted for the
on
use a
the line.
pick. Yeah, on the line on the guard dog itself,
The guard
and
dog line. It's like a
right,
mason line or a
Yeah,
yeah,
polyester type
yeah.
line that goes up to the
Line be a good call. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And so it's tied to the guard dog, and then you use it. It has to hook onto something to pull the bow in the rod. So I just used a carabiner to hook it on there, but I would just take the rod out of the holder, pull it down, and hook. And how it works is the guard dog goes into the top eye of your rod,
that's right.
and then the line goes across with a little Y in it. So all you have to do is hold a little tension, and bring the rod back up, go into the rod holder, and that tightens everything up. And so now sitting there with your line, you cast your line out to begin with. So now you're sitting there with your line casted out in a big bow in your rod. And if you had every one of them like that, you could sit there and watch YouTube and wait for the guard dog to catch the fish, and then you just go out there and drill it. There's people that like to watch YouTube and fish off a boat all at the same time.
Can you
Hmm.
imagine that? I don't know what this. I'm learning about this. I'm just finding out about this YouTube thing. I'm not
Yeah,
sure what it's
I'm not
all about, but
sure, but
YouTube, the interactive TV is
there
what
you
this is.
go. There you go. I
yeah,
know that I see Dustin out there. Dustin and I could have used that definitely. We had a rough day out there last year, about a year ago, and we're out there and we were fishing hard all day. And finally, we're like, "All right, guys, we're gonna call it. We haven't got anything." And so we still got the rods out. We're like, all right, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna put the rods in. You're welcome to watch. But so we're talking, and I don't know, but for some reason that day I was a little talkative. I kept going on and on and on. Unlike normal, where I'm just that quiet kind of person where I don't really say too much. But that day, for some reason, I started to go on and on and on. Daryl, Daryl.
oh,
Oh, sorry.
go
So,
ahead.
anyways, as we're closing it out, the rod behind us is like for a minute, bang, 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 and we're talking, we're going, and if with the guard dog, I think that would have set it up, but
Yeah,
we'll see, we'll
well,
see.
I had that happen, and Kevin Palmetto, starts sending a text going, check your rod, check your rod, check your rod. We were wrapping it up, and he sent a text telling me to check the rod. And
Yeah,
so, at the end, we're reeling them in, and I guess it hit so long, quit pulling. I reeled like a 15-pound flathead.
Wow.
yeah, you remember
Yeah.
that day, Dustin? Yeah, it was we were down past Hopewell, and we're we're wrapping it up. And Dustin's another quiet one that he doesn't really say barely 2 words when he's
Oh
talking,
no.
and
Uh,
there's Monty Sheets, guard dog. How's
yeah,
it going?
but
But anyways, so you
yeah,
were live. You were live. You were out fishing with Woody like you do
yeah,
1,000 times before.
yeah,
Let me see if I can set this up in the S word story kind of thing. It was a long, cold day. You and Woody were out there, and you had been fishing hard all day, and you
yeah,
were live. And finally, you decided. You know what? Woody says to you, or you look over at Woody and say, "You know what, Woody? Let's just, we're gonna end the live. We're just gonna be out here and we're gonna just fish. Let's just fish like we've done. You know what? Let's just have a good time. We're just gonna be out here and fish." And so you end the live. You got the baits out. You got everything out. You're in your good spot, and all of a sudden,
yeah. We get doubles, bam, bam. But it was 2 20-pound.
hey, that's
Yeah,
perfect. Two
well,
22-pounders, perfect fish.
spot and threw out, and that's what I told Monty. I said, man, I hate we didn't have you guard hooked up. I said, but so what we usually do, we throw all some rods out, and then I hook the guard dogs up. By that time, boom, boom, we had doubles on. I was like, man, so that was cool. And then we threw them back out, and I forgot about the guard dogs after probably 10 minutes later. And like I say, we got the money on there, and it was actually me and Woody always turns about reeling in. In other words, if I get the first one, he gets. And it was my turn, but I was messing with a rod, and when the rod went down and it went down hard, I said, "Go ahead and get it." We'd already caught 10 that day. I said, "Go ahead and get it." So he got it, and he got it in, and it was well. Here's the thing, it was, and I've got a video of it, and he goes 106, 105, 104. It's 104 pounds. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna take your word. Go. Why did you go 106 and say it was 104? But anyway, it was 104 pounds. The time we took 2.5 off the net, we're saying it's 101.5.
Oh, come on now. You know what? I'm a big believer when that fish gets a certain size, you can say whatever the heck size you want to say it is. And
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to argue with you. That was a big fish.
Oh, if y'all have seen it just looked ungodly. I mean, just crazy looking.
I didn't get to watch. I've been so busy this week. We've had a bunch of appointments with my wife and I and blah, blah, blah. But I didn't get to. How the heck did y'all weigh it? Like, that's.
It was unreal. And that's the one thing. Here's the thing. We knew it was. And so I didn't want to leave it out water long, and I didn't want to stress it. It was already stressed. It took him. It's the hardest fighting fish I ever saw. And usually big fish don't, but it almost fooled the bird. And the hardest fighting fish I ever saw, and I could tell it was stressed because its mouth was open and closed hot.
Yeah.
So we had it in the net when we weighed it, and we picked it up. And I'm not real sure positive that we even got it off the bottom of the boat. I mean, it was all I could do to get it, and he said that. And I knew it wasn't go 122 pounds, so I wasn't saying, well, look, boat helped me get it up. We just knew it was over 100, and I cared about the fish. He did also. So just seeing that, we got it out of the net and we put it.
Well,
so
I saw pictures of the fish, and if y'all want to call it 122 pounds, I'm more than happy with y'all calling it 122 pounds. I'm just saying.
I caught it on the Catfish Sumo hook, and I sent Daniel a text. I said, "Man, that was a 10-ounce hook, and I swear to goodness, it looked like a 5 hook in that fish's mouth."
Oh, sure.
So it had such a big mouth. The hook looked like a 5, and
Daryl,
that's 10-ounce hook.
Yeah, and big shout out to Catfish Sumo. I've got the Sumo spoons that I'm going to be trying this spring when I got the Catfish Sumo spoons that somebody sent to me. I'm trying to.
Yeah,
somebody from down there, Georgia, Tennessee, somewhere down there that sent to me. I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name, but might have been Daryl or his other brother Daryl. But
I think
here's a scale that'll weigh that fish.
There you go. There you go.
This is a Mad Cat's hog scale.
Yeah. Mine goes up to, I think, 115 pounds.
Yeah.
Or 110 or something. That's probably what that one does.
Yeah. Jerry Parker turned me on to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a nice scale, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I say, it was just so dang. I said, buddy, I appreciate all you've done, and the tackling stuff. He's just such a great guy. But we also had the purple demon dragon on there. Also, I was like, man, and the thing of it is, we had that. We caught a 44 that was going on too. I mean, the rod went down while he was fighting that, and I reeled in a 44. It had the demon dragon on it also. But we had a great day. Like I said, I'll get in more detail how everything went down on Jeff's channel tomorrow night at 8:00. Just how wild it was.
I see how it is. Jeff got a hold of you. I see. Not your good friend, old 2Stans here.
You never even congratulated me. I was like, what happened to 2Stans? He didn't even congratulated me. But I know he sent me text
that's
and said,
because
I'll call you
you and I.
Well, Daryl, you're not
Everybody
new,
knows
man. Stan gets his messages about 2 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sent me, I think I did see a text where he said, I'll call you in a few minutes, and I never heard from him.
No,
Yeah,
next week he still ain't called.
yeah.
Nothing to you. I've
So,
always said, don't call 2Stans if you need toilet paper. You just it ain't gonna work.
yeah, he did. Yeah, I said it. Well, before I ever measured it, I said, we just caught 100-pounder. Bob sends back and goes, you're a liar.
Yeah, there you go. There's Kelly, the Bullock Experience. Hey, if y'all haven't checked out, I know Kelly did the Final Farewell on the Wednesday night shows, but he has a lot of really good. I think he called them the showcase channels, or I'm might have the name wrong, but he did a lot of where he picked the channel out and he'd send in some pictures and stuff, and he'd put a video out. He did one on us and 3+1 and a bunch of other channels. So
Yeah.
just you want to go check that out. That was pretty cool. He did a great job with ours, and I know the last one I saw was 3+1s. Rogers put that up on Tuesday night, so I saw Kelly there. Check that out.
And Jeff's got some video that he'll be putting up tomorrow night, guys. And I'll be showing some little stuff of actual fish as brought it in and stuff. Don't miss it. Like I say, I'll show it tomorrow.
Fishizzle saying you've been shaming him. You've been fish shaming him. You know, in today's day and age, because just because Fishizzle identifies as a small fish,
Yeah.
you know, what are you doing shaming him with those big fish pictures?
Well, here at Tro's Outdoors, we try these guys to better themselves, and when
oh my god,
little 55-pounders out of the same spot that you caught, 100-pounder and a 44-pounder, sometimes you just say, look, young generation, quit playing your little video games. Get out there and study your craft and study the terrain and catch those.
Oh my god.
Guys out there, everybody in chat, I'm just playing. Me and Brandon.
And I'm joking. Daryl, I go back and forth, and I tell you, you're one of the few people. There's a couple that I can just say whatever the heck I want to say to you.
Yeah.
And I'm taking it as a joke because I like to be the heel every once in a while, and I can't do it with too many people. But as soon as you caught that, I'm like, oh, geez, man, we're gonna hear Daryl is he's gonna be up on here every Friday night. I'm gonna try to put the sturgeon picture up there. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, well check out this hundo catfish. I mean, I'm not gonna hear the end of this. Like Daryl is just of all the people to get it, Daryl. Oh my gosh.
You know how many times I've heard that?
Yeah, Daryl, you just send that picture on over there to Freddie, and he'll burn you some wood.
Oh, JD, I thought you were on my team. I thought you were on. Oh my god, that's all we need is Daryl.
Then Daryl have his wood. You see, you just hold his wood up.
Well, Woody will have his wood.
Daryl will be up there holding up a wood burning like that every week. And oh my god, that's all we need.
Trophy Hondo's Outdoors. We try not to brag too much.
Everybody gets lucky, except for Woody. Woody was the brains behind the operation.
That's it. That's it. But if it was for Woody, nothing.
And I say it all the time about the S word. Like, I literally passed out. I blacked out several times during that fight, and it was just instincts and.
Woody was.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and I was talking him through it because he's, it'd go under the boat and I'd say, Rod, back further out, get your. We don't want to rub it. Don't want it to rub. I mean, we talk through things, and man, when we catch big fish, work together, moving rods out of the way, bringing the boat motor up, all that kind of stuff that we, work with each other on, and it helps each other when we're talking each other through it to keep it calm, And man, I mean, that fish, I bet you if it made one run, I mean, it was unreal. Usually a bigger fish, I mean, I've caught several fish over 50, and and they don't fight as hard as like 35 and 40 would be. This one fought. I've never seen one fight hard, and it was just so huge. Like I say, when I got it in the boat, it was crazy. I was like, oh my goodness. And I'll show a picture tomorrow. I've got the 44 and the 100-pounder laying next to each other, and the pictures it looks like a 20-pounder.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's one thing that we've done here a lot of is the double ups, and
Yeah,
you'll have a 60 or 70 and a 40, and you put them next to another, and the 40 looks like a 20-pound fish. So with a 100-pounder, it's just unbelievable.
yeah.
And you've got the rest of the Tennessee. Bobcat and Fashizzle are going to fish down south further. Like they're
They're not
they're
going
all just like,
around me.
oh, Daryl is not going to let us live this down. This
Them boys know how to fish too. They know how to fish.
no,
I was just a lucky one that got the monster. I mean,
oh,
just,
you know
you never know.
They're in there.
that's
They're in there.
that's why I'll give Roger credit for it, because
Roger's but they're in there.
Roger's the one that says this a lot. And people ask, and I know you get asked the question. I know I get asked it a lot. JG, I'm sure you do. It's like, how do you go? Like, what's the next? How do you catch big fish? And the answer to that is very simple. You just got to be prepared to catch big fish.
Absolutely.
And if you have big fish in your water, and big is a relative term. So whatever that big fish is that's in your water, that's what you need to be prepared to catch. If it's a 10-pounder, that's the biggest fish that's in your pond or lake or whatever. Be prepared to catch that 10-pounder. If it's 50, 60, whatever it is, if you know that that's what's there and that's what you're looking to do, that's what you, if that, it's got to be a drive inside you. It's got to be, this is what I want to do. I want to catch this big fish, and you're going to be trying to get it. Like it's, so, but whatever it is, be prepared to catch the biggest fish that are in your waters, and you'll catch them. Eventually you'll catch them.
Go prepared, commit to it. If you go out to your water, you go, well, I just got to catch, I'm going out to big fish, but then you give in and go, okay, I'm going to fish for little ones because I'm not catching a big one. You're just, you got to, I mean, you can't just, every time I go fishing, I'm not going fishing to catch that little, or 99% of the time. We do go sometimes and do
absolutely.
some
Daryl, I'm with you. Like sometimes I want to go out and just have fun.
Right.
I'll bring a smaller rod, but again, I'm prepared to catch the fish that I'm catching. And I'll live line some, and I know you do the same thing with doing some chicken and things like that. And you're going out for, that's what you're going for. You're trying to have some fun. You're going out to catch a bunch of fish and you're having fun.
Absolutely.
It's totally different fishing. And I understand that, but that's Bobcat is saying, I've been feeding the fishes for years. Then he gets poached by a Georgia guy.
I may be a Georgia guy, but hey, if I could move up there and live up there, I'd live up there. I live up there. I mean, it's just so much fun.
Danny, so he done forgot what year it is. He done forgot it's already 2024. He was asking the question out there if that's going to be eligible for next year's, because the nominations for this year, now that it is 2024, it's after January 1st. That is going to be eligible for next year's Blue Cat of the Year.
Yes.
Trophy Seekers Outdoors, and same thing with you, Daryl. We get that.
No, excuse me. Sorry, Trophy Hondo Seekers.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
JG, did you let him up here tonight? Was that you or?
Hey, you remember the Gong? You remember the Gong Show? Yeah. Here we go.
That's right. Get him off the stage.
You out of here.
Yeah. But guys, like I say, watch Fishing with Jeff Bill tomorrow night. I'll have a lot of stuff to show. I'll show the rig, everything we use, the bait, talk about the bait, all that stuff, and my thoughts on how I go about, how we chase the bigger fish and stuff like that. We'll be a lot more detailed in there. So watch that. And if you want something fun, guys, if you really want something fun, go get yourself one of those garden. I'm going to tell you, it's neat to watch that thing. Even if, Jody needs one for sure. You know how she goes to sleep on the boat. And I don't know if she can afford that many because she's got like 14 rods. But if she put them on all 14 and went to sleep, time she woke up in the morning, her boat would be sunk. Because she'd have so many big ones hooked up, it'd sink her boat.
Yep, it's definitely, like I said, it's definitely an interesting concept. I've talked to Monty and the other guard dog. They got a lot of great pro staff over there.
Yeah.
You got River Rat 3030 and
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to start naming. I'm gonna stop right there because as soon as I do that, I'll forget somebody, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Well, you
And
didn't mention." No, but if you're a River Rat, if you're a guard dog pro staff, they do a great job over there, and it's an interesting idea. I want to try it. We got the one in from Don R is another one. We got the one in from Don R. Stand 3 won that, so I've been looking to try out that concept. It's definitely an interesting concept, and
he won't let me be staffer. He said I had too bad of a reputation. I said, you know what? I understand.
oh.
Don't blame you
Well,
one bit.
so Daryl, what'd you say the name of your new name of your channel is again?
It's Trophy Hondo Seekers.
What's that? It
Can
broke up on you.
you say it again?
What you doing there? I see
You
what.
said-
No, I'm a baby face. I wouldn't do something
Oh,
Oh,
evil
no.
and double handed like that, Daryl. I wouldn't do that.
My goodness. It's so funny. Y'all know I'm just crazy having fun.
Oh man, I
But
have a blast with you, Daryl.
yeah.
66 awesome people. This is the first Friday night show of 2024. We've got some, trying to come up with some new ideas, some new different things. And I know Stand Day, what I've been looking forward to on Stand Day is we're going to try to, we're going to try to, we are going to keep some better records and have some, we had the one Stand Day, the Stand Day rules at the end of last year. We're going to get some dates to Palmetto there. My plan is either 3 or 4 months. I'm going to finalize that out here coming up soon. But we'll see how that goes. But trying to keep some records because LG Bass was out there before, and that was how epic was that, keeping that 3,000-pound goal. I'd like to hit 5,000 pounds on Stand Day alone between the competitors. So not only are they competing against each other, but they're fighting for a common goal to catch the fish. So that at the end of the year, there's 5,000 pounds of fish caught on Stand Day. So
Well,
that's pretty cool.
I'll tell you what, Stan, if you get a little bit behind, see you're not getting there, just give Trophy Hondo Seekers a call.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I really got to get these other controls over to JG to get people off the screen.
And we'll see if we might can help you out.
yeah. I'm going to have to definitely get some control here.
All you got to do is kick me off. I don't mind. I bet it wouldn't be the first time.
I think I'm probably about the only one that leaves you on screen to say what you want, Daryl.
I know you're not very smart, are you? You don't many
Oh my gosh!
subs, do you? You
Well, I
remember
may not be very smart.
Remember when we lost all those subs?
I may not be very smart, but God bless me with these good looks. So
That's
you
it.
can't give me everything.
Hey, you remember when we lost all those subs?
I know. That was crazy. For those that don't remember, there's Palmetto, one vote, another vote. The first time we did that, and Daryl and I didn't show that with anybody, share that with anybody. Obviously Daryl with the wrestling promotion for how many years, and I've been a big wrestling fan, and we did the heel babyface thing, and I was trying to be the heel, but I turned into the babyface somehow. I don't know how that worked, but like there was death threats put out, and people were like unsubbing, and it was crazy.
Okay, Chris Catfish Clothing called me. I don't know what the crap I thought I was doing.
Oh man.
Hey, well, congratulations to Jeff Bill. This is going to be a good show. Be a lot of people watching that. It's definitely the talk of the town. With this big fish, and congratulations to him, Daryl. You're an awesome cat. Out there for what you do for the community, and I can't thank you enough. And I know we all give you a hard time, and we have a lot of fun with you. But what you do for the catfish community is outstanding, and we appreciate you.
Thank you very much. And Woody will be on the show tomorrow night also. At least Sense will be on there because Jeff.
I just got one question. How much did you pay JG to say all that nice crap about you?
Well, Checks in the mail is all I.
Yeah. Proof's in the pudding, man.
Y'all can wrap up.
I like to be the bad guy every once in a while. It's fun to be
It's
the bad guy
okay.
every once
You
in a
need a
while.
black hat, and I'll wear the white.
I'll get out here where y'all can wrap the show up. Thanks for having me on. And y'all,
Yeah, good to see you.
yeah.
And by the way, Daryl, like I said, congratulations.
Tomorrow night.
Go ahead. I was over speaking you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh, he gone. But yeah, I'm a big believer when you got a couple people out in the boat, like it's a team effort, and just because whoever reeled it in, that's
I agree totally. Yeah, that's it. You want to say it's our fish, but
yeah, it tends to
100%,
get looked
man.
at. Whoever reeled it in, it's their fish, but it's a team. Because
Right.
JG, I can't tell you how many times I've passed off my PB. No, you get it, you get it, you get it.
Oh yeah, I've been
And
there.
son of a gun, it's a 60 something, a 70. I'm like, what the heck?
It's
But
nothing like
I'm just, I'm
you're on the boat. You got 4 people in the boat, and a lot
right.
of you're taking turns. For the next bite, and this is your fish, and you know it is what it is. But you're having fun. But catching a big fish is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and
And
especially you have the gear to get it in. I mean, it's like Stan said. We're not out here fishing with 2-pound test line.
yeah.
It's not what we're doing. But having the gear ready to go to catch a big fish or be ready to catch a big fish is important. And I'll elaborate on that. And this is a kind of a safety point. Is be ready to fall in the water too. Just be ready. And you might. And I hope it never ever happens to anyone that to fall in cold water. But be ready. It's just like being ready for the big catfish. So think about that. And I don't know what happened to Stan. He went away. We started talking safety stuff, and he went away. I don't know if he got kicked out or what, but no, he's still around. But really appreciate all you guys in chat. There was a lot of good chats going by. There's been a fantastic chat crowd in here. Uh, we've had just some outstanding people in here. Appreciate all of you coming in to hanging out with Stan. Stan even mentioned something to me about maybe changing the name of Friday Night Cat Chats. I don't know
That's right.
whether he might do that or not.
That's
I
right.
don't.
Well, you know me. I don't do anything ahead of time, JG. You know me for a little while now. I don't do anything ahead of time, and I like to get some consensus. And so we're we've had JG here with us on Friday nights for a little while now, and we're things are kind of changing a little bit. And we're having some fun, and we've
Yeah,
even got things like hot buttons, and you never
yeah.
know when I might say something like.
Boom, boom, bam.
You never know.
You never know. You never know. So there's, we're adding technology. We're doing different things. Whisker World Live. Hey, there you go. There you go. That's what we're looking for.
Whisker
What do y'all
World.
think out there? Like we're trying to come up with some different ideas. It's Friday night. It's kind of like right before the weekend. The week's already happened.
Yeah.
I was looking for. I was waiting. I was hoping that Steve Ransom was going to be out there because JG. I had a couple things sent to me this week. So one of the things I'd like to do is Whisker wrap up. Hey,
Whisker Wrap.
Friday kind of ends the week. The weekend before we could do the wrap up from the stand day before and anything that's happened during the week. That's a good one.
Yeah, we talk
The
about what all
Surgeon
happened during the week.
Sturgeon.
Pretty cool. Over the past weekend.
Uh Prestige Worldwide.
Hold on.
Boats and ho, boats and no, I'm like, no. We're not gonna go with that one, but because we step brothers. Palmetto says he only requires a 10% profit from it.
There you go. We got to include Kevin in there.
But we're gonna do, something I want to do every week. Because mail call videos are pretty cool. However, a lot of people don't watch a mail call video. It's like, oh, somebody else got something. But that's something that I'd like to include on Fridays. Like if y'all want to come up, you got some mail during the week and you want to give somebody some shout outs. Because let's face it, there's a lot of people in chat that really don't have they don't have a channel or a big channel, a big following, and might get something from somebody, and they might like to come up and have 50 to 80, whatever, how many people we got out there watching live.
Yep.
Watch them while they open it and give a shout out to people. It's the Catalina wine mixer. Boats and catfish. There we go. Boats and catfish. There we go. There we go. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it out for our first mail call. And we'll
That's
get some other things going with that. But bam, check this out. Woohoo!
Hey, it's Vets with Nets.
Operation. There we go. This side. Vets with Nets. Got the hat in today.
All right.
Check out the Stars and Stripes. Totally psyched.
Yeah, what a great operation there.
So that's right. We got the hat for that.
Operation. Roger, with Muskrat Adventures.
Yep.
I think he signed up. He takes Vets out. Daryl has mentioned this week that he is signed up, and he is now going to be a boat for Operations Vets with Nets down on the Tennessee River.
JG, did we just become best friends?
That's funny.
Step Brothers. The funny part is I just watched that movie the other night. But here we go. Here's the other one I got from. This is in your honor, JG.
Oh.
We're gonna have to send it. I'm gonna send this clip to Steve Ransom. This is from Steve Ransom. Send it from Amazon. Here's mail call.
What?
This is in honor of you. Open it up right here. I don't know what this is. Like, he told me it was just in honor of you. What could be in here?
A cowbell.
Cowbell!
Oh, heck yeah, man. He might be trying to put me out of his job.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this. No.
Oh, come on, baby. Ring that thing.
More cowbell.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to get me some drumsticks to play the cowbell.
Yeah, I don't have any drumsticks.
So there you go. Operation Vets with Nets family. There you go. Yes, we'd be honored. And by we, I mean Stand 3, because we've got a small boat, so he'd be the one taking you out there. Unless you request me, I could do it. I could get you out there, but I can't do it every day.
Yeah. Hey, Stan, I think I've got a pair of drumsticks I can send you. They'll be nice. They're like American flag sticks.
And check it out. Isn't this is like a name brand cowbell here, isn't it?
Yeah, legato.
There you go. So big shout out to Steve Ransom. Now I'm being told that was a weak cowbell. All right, JG, you ready? I got to do it like JG does.
Yeah, man, you got to get
cowbell.
There you go. Or you can hold it right up to the phone speaker and you can ring it.
The Cowbell Clan and Stan show. There you go. Big
funny.
shout out to you though, JG, because you brought the cowbell to 2Stans, and you will always get credit for that. From the second you brought that out, we've been more cowbell. I told you how much I love that, and now people are I told you people love it, and that is pretty cool. So thank you, Steve Ransom.
I try not to wear it out. I don't do it every show.
Oh.
It's a special thing.
Well, apparently I'm weak, JG. I
It's
am not
all right,
the cowbell expert. They still give the crown to you for the cowbell.
The man just got his first cowbell. Y'all give him a break.
Thank you. You've been playing the cowbell for years. This is my first cowbell ever.
Ever. And he's going to get a mount and some sticks, man. I guess I'm going to have to go get a cowbell. I'll be right back. And I know we're getting ready to end. Is Jody going to have a show tonight?
Danny Stone says, JG can teach you proper cowbell usage.
It's funny.
And we've had some Oh my goodness. Woo. Monty Sheets saying Freddie will be using your FOA rods for demonstrations at CatCon, brother. And absolutely, if you're going out there, we've got the if somebody could drop the link, Kevin dropped it before. FOA, Freddie's been out there week after week, show after show, tournament after tournament. I don't think there's been any other company out there. Uncle Lou, awesome, awesome. Another one, great job. But FOA, Freddie, much love to Freddie. I did a compilation I was trying to, promote Stand 3 for Angler of the Year. Let's face it, he's my son. So, of course, Angler of the Year, I'm voting Stand 3. It's your son. What are you going to do?
Vote for Pedro.
Danny Stone. Is this the educational portion? How to properly use a cowbell? Oh my Lord, Uncle Jeep. Next thing you know, Stan buys a purple pimp hat too. No, that was burnt. That was gone. That's Daryl's thing. But
Yeah.
but with I was trying to do Stan 3's video for double ups that he's caught through the year, and I'm putting these together. And I put that video out there real quick. I just put a few of them together. He's had so many 100+ pound double ups this year. And again, I'm talking like the proud father. I don't mean to brag or sound, but that's just, what does a father do? That's what you live vicariously through your son when you can't do it anymore. So dang it, he's no, but seriously, I was putting this together and I put the video out and I listened to it and it's like, woo, FOA, get your weight up, and boom, boom, here's 100 and whatever pounds. Woo, FOA, get your weight up. Here's another. Woo, and then another one. FOA, get your. Every single one this past year where he's had these 50, 60s and doubled up.
Yeah,
with two big fish, and it's been FOA, FOA, FOA. So I guarantee you, if you're not using FOA rods, especially as down rods, but we use them in all kinds of different ways. If you're not using FOA rods, you're leaving fish in the water. I guarantee it. I don't say something unless I really mean it. And if you're not using FOA rods, you are leaving fish in the water.
And he's talking about that presentation, that added presentation. So if you're not, if you don't have those down rods in, if you're pulling baits, dragging baits, and you don't have the down rods, that's where he's coming from with that.
Absolutely.
And the FOA rod is a tremendously good rod, great rod for doing just that. But there's many uses for
it. Absolutely. And yes, very versatile. For people that fish the bank, it's even a great bank rod. You fish the bank, you don't have a boat, and you got a car, and you want a one-piece rod. Well, you got a 10-foot rod, you're trying to get it in your car, and a 5 or 6 foot rod. Guess what? You can throw that in the back seat. You can throw it in the trunk.
Oh, come on, Stan! I can cram it up in that back. I think I can wedge it on this seat right here. We'll go down the road.
So there you go. So think about FOA when you're doing those Golden Whisker Awards. We much love for Freddie and Nina and all of FOA, and obviously, there's some other great ones, great companies out there. I've been doing a lot of stuff with River Cats Tackle, and Monty's out there. He's with Guard Dogs. They're going to be at CatCon this year. So, there's a bunch of great stuff out there. But, seriously, I can say that without a doubt, FOA has put more fish in the boat for us this year because we're using FOA. I can guarantee it. So,
absolutely.
But with that being said, looks like Jody and them are live over there. JG, anything you would like to say?
Hey, I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us this night on Friday evening. Today is January the 5th. 5th? Is that right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. January the 5th.
I was trying to read and think at the same time, and it doesn't work. I can do one thing.
But appreciate you guys. Happy New Year again. That's the last time I'll say that. But appreciate you guys coming up and hanging out with us. And Stan and I will get a little more organized as things go along. But Stan's really good at what he does, and I just kind of fit in the background sometime. But I hope y'all enjoy me as well. And it's not about me. It's Stan's show. But anyway, I'm here to help.
Well, if I could ever get a little time during the week and spend some time with JG, he's got some great things, some great ideas, and he's
Okay.
done some things that he'd like to showcase here, and I just got to get some time with him. So
Yeah, and it's fun. We're just going to have some fun, but I really appreciate what a great crowd you've
Oh.
had in here tonight, man. I mean, just
absolutely.
yeah, I call that the a crowd that's been in here tonight. They're definitely
Absolutely.
some home run hitters, brother, in this crowd.
And
So
if you want to fish with us on stand day, make sure you message me or get in touch with me somehow, or Rhonda or JG or somebody. We'll get the link to you.
Yep.
We got some great things for stand day. Like I said, 5,000 pounds on stand day this year alone. So every single week, and we're gonna do the stand day rules tournament, the stand day rules quarterly championships, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Every 3 or 4 months. And with that being said, I guess we're gonna drop some outro music like we've been doing. If that's
all right, here we go.
We're gonna send everybody over to Jody's, Missy Kennedy, Deuces.
Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good evening.
Oh, that's right. Can't forget the jig, brother. Can't forget the jig. And deuces, we are out of here. Thank you, everybody.